Good morning. Good morning. I hope you enjoyed that little moment of enjoying the Atlantic Ocean. We're so lucky to be right here. Welcome to our Hamptons Sunrise series of yoga with yours truly, Sally Stryker. So glad that you're here. This is day 10. We've just completed 2 weeks of putting our bodies first from 6:30 to 7 every morning, just 30 minutes to feel good, to breathe deeply, to stretch, to twist, all those wonderful things. So I'm glad you're here today. Go on ahead and put your strange leg in front as we do, and that's going to start to rebalance your body because that's what we're doing. Ha, fa, sun, and moon. That's what those two syllables mean, and that's about balancing the body. So let's take a moment to bring the hands together into Namaskar Mudra. Starting to let the mind settle. Lifting the back of the neck with the occipital bone. That's that pointy thing that sticks out at the back of your head. Push that up towards the sky to lengthen the back of your neck and your whole spine. It feels so much longer. Doesn't that feel nice? Maybe you want to move a little bit forward on your sit bones, back on your sit bones. Find where is that point where it feels like nothing. That's when you know you're balanced, when it just feels easy. That's how it should be. That's where you should be. It feels easy. And let's take a moment to invite some silence into our lives. And rubbing the hands together vigorously, heating up the palms. Bring the warm palms over the closed eyes. Inhale deeply with the nostrils. Exhale deeply with the nostrils, keeping the mouth closed. Inhale deeply through the nostrils again. And when you're in this position, see if you can kind of bend the corners of your mouth up a little bit into a slight smile. That's going to start your day with a smile on your face. A little bit of a smile, Buddha smile. Lifting the cheekbones. It's going to be an outside in kind of feeling. You're going to lift the face, and all of a sudden, hey, I kind of feel happy. And open the eyes behind the palms and circle to the right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the eyes, relax the eyes. Inhale deeply through the nostrils. Sitting up really, really straight, pushing down into the sit bones, lifting up in the occipital bone. Got that opposition going from the hips to the top of the head. Inhale deeply through the nostrils. And open the eyes again. This time we're going to circle to the left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the eyes, relax the eyes. Inhale deeply through the nostrils. And gently open the eyes and let the hands come down. Congratulations! You made it here. The hard work is over. It's great to be here with you from the beach. This time I'm at MECOX Beach. This is our 10th day. Making our way up the coast. We're going to go to Montauk and maybe double back because we've got 40 sessions. And this is day 10, so that makes it 1/4 of the way through our challenge here. Okay, so let's sit up tall. Let's take our left arm and lift it over your head and go to the right. See if you can put your elbow down. Make sure your head is nice and relaxed. Try not to hold tension in other parts of your body when you're working. Just let the parts that are working work. Everybody else is nice and relaxed. That's how the pros look, right? Whenever they're doing something that looks effortless because they're letting that energy go in the place that it needs to, and the rest of their body is relaxed. That's what we're going to do too. Just let everything else relax. Sometimes when I'm in a pose and I'm like, I see myself doing that, I just melt out of the pose and then rebuild the pose. You can do that. I was feeling tension in my head, so I just kind of did a little shake off like that. I'm gonna make sure I have a little tiny smile. That makes me feel good too. Let's take the left hand, put it on the right knee. We're gonna take the right hand, put it behind the back, and then twist all the way over your right shoulder. Now keep your eyes in the right corner. Try to hold them there the whole time. So we're twisting all the way from the base of the spine, all the way up through the head and into the eyes. We're making a huge, huge twist. And releasing slowly and coming back to the other side. Let's put the right hand on the left knee this time. Oh, I see some little birdies. I wonder if these are the piping plovers that they're always talking about. They might be. Oh, so cute. Oh, look at them. There's a lot. Oh, my goodness. Okay, holding your eye in that left corner. Oh, they were so cute. Okay, coming back towards the center. Let's do our easy V. Let your legs just sort of rock in and out and letting that hip joint loosen up. Let's go like this. Move your hips around. Just see. Let's go all the way around. Let's go all the way around today. All the way around. You can reach forward over your legs and go all the way around to the back. Reach forward over your legs. All the way around to the back. Now you might be reaching over your legs like this. That's fine. Do it your way, and you will have progress. But you got to start from where you actually are. Okay, that feels pretty good. I like that. I like that. Let's go forward now. I would recommend that you get some blocks and a strap. It's always good to just have them handy in case you want to use them. Like today, I'm in the sand. Maybe I don't want my head to go into the sand. So I'm going to use the block to bring this forward like this, and then I'm just going to rest on the block coming forward. Just act like you're talking to a friend. You're just hanging out the back porch. Let your whole body relax. And rock those legs again, just to make sure that these tendons, that's what can get in the way when you're trying to stretch forward like this. Now, if you have a block, you might be up here. You might be up here, that's fine. Or you might be out here. Let's take a couple of breaths. Try to relax everything and let the top of your body surrender over the body. And coming back up. I had this one client who told me about this great yoga teacher called Vanda Scarabelli, and she's like this Italian, legendary yoga teacher, and she used to have this image of the body as a tree, and you think of your body, you think of like your feet are on the ground and your legs are the trunk, and then this is, but how she said was, no, think about a seed. Part of the seed grows down and part of the seed grows up. I was like, that's crazy. That's right. It does. How does it know to go down or go up? So she said, think of the soil level that's right here at your navel, and everything that's below this is going down, and it's very rooted. So when you're working the upper body, I'm going to go like this so that doesn't do anything on the mic, but you see my lower body isn't moving while I'm doing the top part, and to think of that separation like that. So all of this is underground and very rooted in the earth, and then the top part is moving. I thought that was a beautiful image. And we can do that right now. We can root our legs down, and then you can use the blocks if you want to, or just your hands walking forward on either side of the leg. Make sure the legs are rooted down. Don't let them move at all, and just see if you can only move the top part of your body. And you might find that the stretch is much deeper because we're isolating. We're locking down this lower variable. We're locking that down. We're saying, given the legs are under the earth and they cannot move. And then see if you can keep them very still as you just move your upper body. It's kind of fun to do this, isn't it? It's kind of like dance stuff. We always used our imaginations. It was so fun. I mean, I had no idea I was activating my fascia or, doing counterpoint. I had no idea. I was just doing what the teachers told me to do. And really letting your upper body go. Make sure you say yes, no with your head. You got to relax your head because that's going to cascade down your spine. If your head is stiff, your body is like, something's a problem. You don't want to do that. Make sure you relax your head. Okay, let's come into the butterfly position. Here we are, butterfly, mariposa, or farfalla, babushka. Oh yeah, paro paro. That's the Filipino word for it. Paro paro. Tiddly is the Hindi. All right, doesn't that feel good? That's a good thing to do for your hips. All right, let's go like this and stretch our legs forward. I'm going to turn on the angle so you can see my feet a little better. But go ahead and lean back on your hands like this, and then you're going to flex your feet, crunch the toes, point the feet, flex the toes, flex the feet, crunch the toes, point the feet, flex the toes, flex the feet, crunch the toes, point the feet, flex the toes, flex the feet, crunch the toes, point the feet, flex the toes, flex the feet, and circle to the right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, this is just magical here. Let's do an advanced kind of pose. First, we'll start off with a regular. Where's my headache? Ah, yeah, here it is. My strap. I'm going to use a strap today. And what we're going to do is we're going to just lean forward with our chest. We're going to try to bring our rib cage forward. Instead of letting the rib cage round, we're going to pull forward as far as you can go, keeping the back straight without letting the rib cage collapse over. If you keep doing this, you will be able to have progress. What I see people do is they go like this forever. First of all, they bend their knees, and then they just keep rounding. You will have no progress this way because what we're trying to do is stretch. There's a back line of fascia back here that we're trying to stretch. The knee has to be straight in order to stretch that area. So we want that. And also, if we keep doing this, the inside of your spine, the little vertebrae are hitting each other. They're like, we can't go anymore. And the ones on the outside are like, we can't go anymore. So all you're doing is just keeping on doing the extremes. So what you want to do is lengthen the inside of your spine. So both sides are lengthening when you come forward. Okay, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So coming forward, finding that spot, gazing forward, making sure you're not rounding that upper body. Don't let the upper body, you might just be this far. But if you keep doing this, you will be able to really stretch the back of your legs and hit your tummy one day on your thighs. I'm watching these little birds. They just run down, boop, boop, and then they run as soon as the tide comes in. They're perfectly timed with it. It's beautiful. Okay, so that's one way to stretch forward. All right, now this time we're going to rock onto the left hip, and you're going to fold your right leg. And you can have your knee out to the side a little bit if you want to, but the true form is with the knees together. And then you can take your strap again, or you can just bend over that leg. See how different it feels to bend forward and have one leg bent. It's really different, isn't it? This time we're letting the upper body surrender over it. It's okay to just round forward. All right, coming back up, let's do the other leg. We're going to rock on to the left hip and rock on to the right hip. Fold the left leg. Strap around the foot if you want to. Pull yourself forward over that leg. Isn't that amazing? It just feels so different to have that one leg bent. Keeping the leg that's long, very long. Don't let it bend. Don't bend at the knee, but don't push the knee back either. That's really not good to do. Think of lengthening through the knee, not pushing the knee back. Lengthen through the knee to create a straight leg. Going from the hip to the knee to the ankle, one big long line. It's not just back. I think a lot of people just lock their knee back and they think that's a straight leg. A straight leg is the energy going through your foot, okay? All the way through your leg. Okay, let's do another one. This time we're going to take our right leg, cradle it a little bit, just to get the hip used to the idea. Then we're going to take the ankle and we're going to put it on the thigh muscle. Now don't put it inside. This is no good. Look, you don't ever want to stretch those tendons. That could make your foot too loose. You might turn your ankle. Also, don't put the ankle across here either. Put it right on the muscle. It might not feel good. It didn't. The first time I did this, it was almost painful. And you can also put a block underneath your knee to support your knee however you need to do it. You can turn it different ways like this. I like to do it on this angle thing. It's kind of fun. All right, and then bring the foot close into your body. All right? And then, if you have a strap, you can put it around your foot like this. And you take your left hand and you bring the tail strap like this, and then your right hand is going to go around your body, and you're going to grab onto that strap. You could just go like this if you want to. You don't have a strap. If you can reach your butt, you can hold onto your toe and slide over the left leg, letting your whole body just fall forward for 5 breaths. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And slowly coming up. Woo! That's a deep one. I would say this is a level 5 or 6 on the scale of, like yoga things. If you have trouble with this, welcome. It's not an easy one. The first time I did this, it was just so painful on this one thigh. Later, I had an injury there, and it cleared up. I don't feel that pain anymore. I think it was blocked, so it helped me. Okay, so make sure you put your ankle on your thigh muscle. Don't put it past. Don't put it in like this. That's so bad to do. Please don't get in the habit of ever doing that. All right, and then you can take your strap. You can put it around your foot, and then it's going to go back alongside your right side of your body, and then you're going to take your left hand and reach around your back, and you can just go like this if you want to, or if you have a strap, you can hold on to the strap, or if you can, hold on to your toe, and slide forward over the leg, letting the head drape, really surrendering to this position for 5 breaths. Really breathe deeply through the nostrils only, no mouth breathing. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly come up. Oh boy, that is such a good one. Such a good one. Let's come on to, let's see what we want to do today. Let's do a reverse tabletop today to strengthen our legs a little bit. So you're going to have your feet, I don't know, about an arm's length from your hands, and you're going to just push your knees up and come up into the reverse tabletop, looking up towards the sky. Really activate those fingertips if you've got a lot of weight on the wrist right now. Opening up to the sky, open up the chest, and slowly lower the hips down. Nicely done. Give a little hug to your legs. Roll forward. And let's do it again. All the way up. And if you can straighten your legs, pointing your feet, looking towards the sky. Don't let your head drop. And slowly coming back down. Doesn't that feel great? Let's do another chest opener. This is a simple, oh, look. My regular leg wanted to go back in. Strange leg. Go to the front. What you're going to do is you're going to come onto your left thigh. You're going to take your left elbow, put your elbow on your thigh, and then you're going to just open your right arm and open your chest towards the sky. Ah, yes. Really opening up this area. I think a lot of us are rounded in like this. It's good to just, you can just pinch your shoulders. Let everything just open up towards the sky. It feels so good. Make sure your jaw's relaxed. Try not to let your head just totally drop. Hold it up a little bit. And coming back. Doesn't that feel great? So simple. Let's do the other side. So now you're going to put your right elbow on your right thigh, and then your left hand's going to come behind you, and then you're going to arch up and look. Really opening up this pec minor. That's what we're trying to do. Open up that pec minor. And come back. Let's do a little bit on the pec minor. Let's focus on this. This is something most people do. I do it. Everybody. I find myself driving. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm just totally rounding forward, or I'm sitting somewhere and I'm like, oh, make sure you sit up very tall. Take your fingertips, put it on your hip bones, take your thumb and put it on your rib cage, and then stretch that area right there. Stretch that. Now see if you can let your shoulders come down, but you keep this stretched, right? Nice. That's really good. Okay, now sitting up very tall like this, excuse me, you're going to take your thumbs like this and you're going to put the back of your hand on the ground like this. And then don't pinch your shoulders. Just rotate the arms in the arm socket. You see how nothing else is moving? Nothing else. I'm not moving my shoulder. Don't move your shoulder. Don't be pinching your back like this either. Nothing should be moving. Just right here. And what I'm doing is I'm getting you used to where that place is that your arm should be rooted in the shoulder. Because you know what? This is a very almost a universal joint here. It's easy to get it wrong. Just like the hips, boy, we got a lot of mobility in there, and it's easy to have it in the wrong position, and that can lead to injury. So to have good technique, you got to kind of understand the mechanics of what's going on. So what we're doing is we're just rotating right in that shoulder, just in that shoulder. And this might feel strange to you. And then push your thumbs all the way back as far as you can go. There's a stopping place. And that is your fascia saying, okay, we don't go anymore. And you're just like, oh. And that's the edge that I push against being a little older. I'm pushing against the edge of my fascia to keep it nice and loose and pliant. I don't want to get stiff as I get older. But it's going to happen. But I'm going to keep on that edge, do the best I can. All right, pushing the thumbs back. Now, keep your shoulders very quiet. Don't let your shoulder roll in. Keep your shoulder right there, and then turn the hands so the palms are facing down. Does that feel strange? Move your head to the right, to the center, to the left, to the center. Relax everything, but keep those shoulders open. See if you can bring the hands to the knees with the palms down, not disturbing the shoulders. Does it feel strange? Does it feel like you're sticking your chest out? It shouldn't be that. We're not really sticking the chest out. What we're doing is we're opening the sternum here, and this should be very soft. And that's what good posture is based on: the shoulders being in the right position, the head in the right position, and of course the whole body. My definition of perfect posture is when the bones are stacked properly so the muscles can do the jobs they were designed to do. So when you're not stacking your bones properly, your muscles start doing jobs and they get mad and they start giving you pain and they tell a nerve and a nerve tells you. So if you can work on your posture, you're going to be in better shape. Let's do some sun salutation, shall we? I'm going to turn my mats on. Whew, I'm getting some vitamin D. Yes, I am. That's what they said. Like the early morning sun is like this whole thing. These people are doing sun gazing. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, to look straight into the sun. Just lean back a little bit here. See what I'm doing. All right. I hope that's good. Put these over here. I think I'll put my mala here. So, okay, coming to the top of your mat. Start to feel the weight on your feet. Maybe shift back and forth a little bit, left and right. Hey, look at what a small amount of your body is actually touching the earth, which supports you. Gosh, what was it like being a baby? Like, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to balance on that? Yep. It's like, okay. Well, we all learn how to do it. It's very cool. All right. Bring your weight forward. Bring your weight back, side to side. Maybe move your hips around a little bit. Let's move the hips around. One tip, just want to remind you, when we do the chaturanga, make sure your elbows are in and they are scraping the sides of your body. Don't let your elbows go out like that. That's not the form. This is the form. It's much harder. It really strengthens your triceps. So it's really good to do it the yoga way. Here we go. Let's go on ahead and inhale, arching up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands on the shins, arching up. Exhale, hands on the mat, step back to chaturanga. Elbows in, close next to the body. That's it. Inhale, coming up into cobra. Curl the toes under, go back. to down dog for 2 breaths. 1, 2, and inhale as you walk towards your hands. And a little bit like, sorry, we should go straight into this. Inhale. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale all the way up. And exhale into, let me start moving. When I was learning yoga, I always got stuck at that same point. I always wanted to go back to the forward fold, but you go straight out. Let's do it again. All right, here we go. Inhale. Exhale, falling forward. Inhale, hands on the shins. Exhale, hands on the mat. Inhale, cobra. Curl the toes up here. 2 breaths. Walking forward on the inhale, hands on the shins. Exhale forward. Inhale all the way up. And into Namaste. Okay, great, great, great. I wanted to tell you one nuance about down dog that actually I got corrected a couple of years ago, and I was like, oh my God, I didn't realize I was doing that. Some people are very flexible in their lower back and some are not. And what I was doing was sort of like totally arching. See the lower spine here? I was arching my lower spine and really pushing into it, when really I should have been here. Do you see how straight that is? Now I'm straight, and when I want to do like a headstand or anything, my spine is already straight. I'm not arched, which is harder to control. So when you're in down dog, check to make sure your ears could, hit your arms. So you don't want your head dangling. There are disciplines like Ashtanga where they do curl the head under in down dog. You can do that. There are other ones where they just totally release the head. That's kind of an interesting thing to do sometimes. But the standard form, I think, is to keep the head in alignment with the spine. And then you got to activate your tummy. You see when I activated my tummy? Instead, now my tummy's just blah, 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 blah. So now I'm going to activate my tummy. That's going to lengthen my lower spine. I'm not thinking of lengthening my lower spine. I'm thinking of tightening my tummy. And as soon as I do that, I join my upper and lower bodies. So that's the way to do it. Don't be like me. Okay, just because you can. It's not about the ego and showing off. That's one of the things I love about yoga is the whole, getting acquainted with your own ego. Because if you push yourself too hard and you get hurt in yoga, that's ridiculous. That's your ego. Why are you trying so hard? Like I've been trying to do this one move. I'll show it to you. I think it's been about 5 years now. And I've just been trying, but I don't care. I don't care if I ever do it. So don't really care that much. It's this one. I don't know in the sand if it's this. And being able to, hold my legs forward. Still can't do it, but it's fun. It's fun to be on the road to that. One day I'll do it, or I won't. Also, like headstands, I don't do headstands that much anymore unless I can keep my head off the floor about 1 inch. So when I do headstand, I make sure I have very little weight in my head because at my age, I don't want to be fooling around with anything to do with stressing my spine or bones. I want to make sure that I am careful because, we're getting older and our bodies just don't tolerate as much, You have a little less leeway and we just have to respect that. That's just how it is. And work with what we got. You have some students who say, I used to be able to. Now, girl, let me tell you as a professional dancer what I used to be able to do. I mean, it's amazing. When I see dancers, I'm like, I used to be able to do that. And now I just say, I can't believe I can do this. I'm so glad I can walk up a flight of steps without getting winded. I can ride a bike. I can go skiing. I take it easy. And even in a yoga class, like if the teacher comes over to correct me, I'm like, Because I'm older. And this one guy was like, you look so young. I just feel like, and I'm like, yep, but I'm not. It's my age and I need to respect it. So I'm very careful with anybody trying to correct me or push me in a yoga class. And I invite you to do the same. Take care of you. You know your body better. Oh, look. Strange leg. Strange leg wants to hide. No. All right, let's come into Namaskara Mudra. Inhaling deeply through the nostrils. Gosh, wasn't that great? 30 minutes, just about our bodies. Forget about everything else. Keep that baby Buddha smile, if you would, please. And just see how that feels. Lifting the back of the neck, that occipital bone. I invite you to acknowledge yourself because you've just created an undeniable demonstration of your love for your health and your body. And when you take care of yourself, you have enough left over to help other people. Rubbing the hands together vigorously, heating up the palms. Bring the warm palms over the closed eyes. Inhale deeply through the nostrils, lengthen the back of the neck. Sitting up tall, I'm going to remember to sit up tall the rest of the day. I'm going to open my shoulders with that trick I learned today. I'm going to do that, right? That's what we're saying. We're going to keep all of this stuff that we learned today in mind as we do it. Inhale deeply through the nostrils. Keeping the mouth closed. Exhale deeply through the nostrils. Inhale one more time. Sitting up very tall. You're going to sit up tall all day today, pulling in the tummy, lengthening the spine, and slowly lowering the hands. Namaste. Thank you so much for being with me. It's such an honor to spend half an hour of your eternal now with me. I really appreciate you being here. And tomorrow we'll be at the next beach. Oh, no, not tomorrow. It'll be it's Monday. Yes, Monday will be day 11. We'll start our third week. Moving up the beach today is MECOX. I forgot what the next one is. But you'll see it on the next one. So I look forward to seeing you Monday, 6:30 a.m. live. Thanks so much. Namaste. Have a great day.